Book it. I knew
Knew
you'd
you'd
come.
come.
You say it, John. Put John big.
All right, I'll do it then. Tell me when.
Go.
Book it. I knew you'd come.
Welcome to Book It, a wrestling podcast where book and revisit your favorite wrestling storylines. I'm your commissioner, High Five Mike, and today I have your GMs Damone, D Money Allen,
Jello.
Primetime Travie T,
Living the dream.
Lil Fudge.
Give me
I'm your
confirm
commissioner, Hi-Fi Mike, and today we got your GMs.
that.
I thought he was gonna rush to get the spirit.
Are you good? What's happening? Where's your microphone? Is it like in the other room?
It's right here, motherfucker.
It's not
Is
working.
it on? It's not working.
How?
Yeah, I think we're getting it from another source. Anyways, here's the bad guy.
Ah.
Ugh.
Stevie Wonder.
All right, and this week we are going back to, I'd like to say, closer to our roots, and we're gonna go back and do a what if. We're gonna actually rebook one of your favorite wrestling storylines. We did it. We're here. We are going to do what if Jeff Hardy got clean.
Which time?
What if he stayed clean?
What if he stayed
What if he
clean?
stayed clean?
I
Yeah.
don't know if.
Which
He
time?
got
He's
clean.
ever clean.
That wasn't the point.
Oh,
He did get clean. He just
all
couldn't
right.
stay
So
clean.
so if he stays clean, and I'm gonna hand this over to Lil Fudge
Yeah.
because this was his idea, and I'm gonna let him go.
All
Hey, I
right.
just want to
What
say
part
for
of it,
anybody that's
Louis?
listening on Spotify or Apple or anything like that, listen to the audio version. Go watch it on YouTube because my hair looks fucking phenomenal today. I look good.
Yeah, he looks good neck up, so he's in his bag right now.
Hey, that's fine.
I'm gonna preface this episode by saying this is not at all to dunk on or shit on Jeff Hardy in any
Yes,
way.
this.
Fuck you. 'Cause,
Put John in the middle seat. I'll do it.
No, leave me in my seat.
Man,
Don't
y'all
fucking
making me
move
big just to interrupt me, so
He's the fucking boss in this shit. Put him in the center seat.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
with the teacher.
Boo this man! Boo!
Boo.
Anyways, we're not.
Oh wait,
here-
I think I have a sound effect for that now.
bruh.
I can't see Hi-Fi Mike.
Your face.
Oh, look.
John, go ahead.
I'm all right. So it's not to shit on Jeff Hardy for any of his failures to stay clean in the past. We're rooting for Jeff Hardy here. We ride for Jeff Hardy here. It's just what could have. There could have been some fucking fantastic professional wrestling that happened had his issues not happened. There could have been many great moments, and he could have been the biggest babyface of all time. At least in my opinion. He outsold John Cena.
Hey.
Man, hold the fuck up. Are we doing this episode this whole time where everybody's just going the whole
You're
time?
like
I-
making like ridiculous claims.
I don't
He
think he
could
would
have
have
been the biggest baby face of all time.
I don't think it's
John
that
Cena is, and he outsold him.
He's not. John Cena's not.
the biggest baby face of all.
John Cena's probably third.
USA Hogan and from the
Austin
80s, biggest
Hogan,
babyface of all
80s
time.
Hogan and 90s Austin beat John Cena.
Yeah.
10 out of 10
easily.
times.
This is really what y'all want to argue about today.
John's really trying to
hurt
get
his
his
soul
treat
right
this-
now.
He's treating this like his students right now.
Y'all
This is
act
my
like-
episode, okay? This is my
Y'all acting
episode.
like him. Y'all like, I'm just gonna let John take over, and then every
I-
time.
Welcome to Mike's World.
Audio vomit.
Right. You're acting like I
What
don't
do you
deal with
expect?
this. I haven't been dealing with this for almost 200 episodes.
Nice
Well,
plug there. Nice plug there. We're almost at our 200th
Hey,
episode.
almost
yeah.
at 200.
Well, I hope Travis shuts the fuck up for episode 200. Anyways.
I don't get your hopes up.
Going back to where we were, there could have been some fantastic professional wrestling that happened had these things not happened, and we're going to explore what happens if that doesn't happen. And there's a few places we can jump off from. because there's a few points where it looked like
Crack
this,
boy.
This motherfucker's
Hey.
gonna make it. This motherfucker's gonna get his big push. He's not gonna screw it up, and he's going to be a huge star in wrestling. The first time we saw that was in
John, I feel like you're lecturing us. This is a podcast. Like, this is entertainment. Speak. Get your charisma up.
motherfucker. I am doing exposition that is required to tell a story.
He's really about to give us a meth head timeline. It's crazy.
It's a wrestling timeline. It's shit that happened.
Get close to your microphone.
Oh my god.
Suck it.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. We can hear
Huh?
you now.
Huh?
Anyway.
This episode's gone off the rails.
I know.
This-
About that.
Just like Jeff Hardy's sobriety.
Can we just clip Travis out of this entire episode, please?
I have the
about-
ability now to clip him and then just keep replaying the sound effect in the background.
Anyways, the first time it appeared that he was going to become a big star in professional wrestling,
First time he fucked
For
up.
what? What happened to fuck it up?
we're gonna get there.
Oh.
We're gonna get there,
All
brother.
you want to talk about is the damn meth. Y'all don't want to talk about.
Listen here, brother.
We're talking
Jeff
about
Hardy,
the good times
yeah,
right
the
now.
meth.
Because
Brother.
that was the hurdle he had to go through, and he failed.
Listen, we're talking about the good times.
This
Damn it.
man faced just a little bit of adversity and chose the crack pipe.
Yes.
Anyway, John,
He
keep
said
going.
he said world championships or heroin. I think
I
that's
just
heroin.
want our audio listeners to know when everybody's like, "This is the least supportive environment for him possible." that I did not ask them to do this.
Meth really
There's-
say no snap.
You did ask us to do this.
There's
Who are we
four.
supporting?
No one asked to do this except you.
I don't think
No,
Jeff
that
Hardy.
was a good idea.
I don't think Jeff Hardy listens to the show. I think we're all right.
Vince does though, and Vince is gonna be he's
Yeah,
gonna be on our
Vince
side.
does.
He's like,
Vince
you know how many
is gonna
times
be-
I paid this motherfucker to stay clean and he couldn't do it? Fuck him.
Vince is gonna be
Then
laughing.
he went to,
his
then he
ass
went to
off.
fucking AEW and tried to talk shit like he wasn't on drugs, and guess what? DUI. Fuck him.
You know Vince is saying that John is right. He's like, he could have got that push. Damn it. We
He also said
understand.
I'm right.
Vince loves our booking because he steals from us all the time.
He
Tony Khan
does. He
too.
does. I see you, Max. What's his name? Maximum Modeling Agency, whatever the fuck it is. With
He
Max
stole
Dupree.
from me and Travis on that one.
Did
I
they
know.
really
Fuck
do
him.
that?
Yeah. Yes. The
Oh,
same
they're
day,
definitely
the same
still-
week. The same week I debuted Tyler Breeze's modeling agency, they come out with this.
And it was
Yep.
the episode after I debuted the Model Citizens.
That's
with
it.
Kobe, too.
They are listening, confirmed. So whoever on the WWE writing staff, probably Vince.
He
Yeah.
is the writing staff.
Yeah, he doesn't have any more jobs now. All he does is write.
Just you can hire us. We
So
can
we
do
need
it
models, damn it.
here,
He,
and then
he's
you
got
can
his
just
two-
steal it and pay us.
He just believes in the 3 R's:
Hmm.
reading, writing, and raping.
Oh.
Jesus.
Damn
Christ.
it.
I was taking
Travis.
ERs when you said that. But keep going.
Travis is saying
ERs.
anything. He's just saying anything tonight.
I am. I'm not supporting these pieces of shit.
This guy got to stop.
One of them
Anyway.
has multiple DUIs and could have killed somebody, and the other one is a literal rapist. Fuck them both.
I agree.
Hey, he does. Hey, he does.
I agree. But anyway, back to the episode, the actual topic.
Yeah, we'll
We
get
haven't
there
even
event-
started.
We'll get there
Hey.
eventually. Don't worry.
Hey, the bad guy has spoken, motherfuckers.
If
The
y'all are
real
listening-
bad guy has spoken.
If you've listened to this point already, you're gonna want to skip to about 10 minutes. I feel like maybe even 15.
We're going to keep going, too.
These
Get the
poor
15-minute
bastards
mark.
listening to this episode. So the first point. Remember, we're talking about the good times. God damn it. The
Times.
John getting mad at me is giving me flashbacks to when Kevin was on the show. I'm waiting for him to log off and go home. Like,
I'm already at home. Anyways, was between 2002 and 2003, like originally starting with his ladder match with The Undertaker, probably my favorite match of all time. And after that, they're like, damn, he's really got some juice. He's really going to do this thing. And he had some feuds with some pretty big names in 2003. And that's also about
Such
the
as?
time. Such as Shawn Michaels and The Rock.
Okay.
Being big ones. And
I don't remember those feuds
Hey.
at all, but
and
were
he
they
was also
feuds or
paired-
matches?
They were feuds.
What's
They had
what's
stories.
at this time? What's the Rock's
He's Hollywood Rock.
catchphrase?
It's
Is catchphrase
Ligma.
going on? Is it it's not Bofa. I'll tell you that.
No,
much.
he's in his Ligma era at this point. Bofa didn't come till he returned in 2011. Anyways, so that was the first time he had done like the romance arc with Trish Stratus. He then kind of hinted at a heel turn facing Shawn Michaels, so that's a vantage point you could go into, and then also feud with Hollywood Rock, I think prior to that. So that was what was going on around 2003 before his first release. When, of course, as you know, he goes to TNA. That's one of the jumping off points you could choose, is that 2002-2003 era. We could go from the Undertaker ladder match forward, or you can even turn him heel with the Shawn Michaels feud and go from that.
That sounds awful.
Some of his best work was as a heel.
No, I mean Jeff Hardy. I don't know about that.
His Immortal promos were his best promos he ever did.
What did he
True,
say?
but that's not saying a lot.
It's not, but that's
What did he say in these said promos?
People look back at it pretty fondly when talking about the Immortal.
I like them more though. So
There you fucking go.
but it was definitely just the NWO with Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, so it's better.
That sounds awful.
No.
Continuing forward, that's one of them. You could go in 02-03. There's also he returns. He does like the Matt reunion, but then in 07, as you remember, he was in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and I remember being a little kid and being like, where's Jeff Hardy at? By the time his ladder match came, he had gotten a suspension and failed a drug test, so he did not get to be in that ladder match, but he was slated to win that match. So we could go from winning Money in the Bank in 07.
Who actually
WrestleMania
won
24.
that one?
CM Punk won for the second time.
Go.
No, that was his first time. Sorry. Punk won the first time there at WrestleMania 24.
Ironic.
That is pretty ironic.
They
actually.
went like, oh, the guy we're gonna give it to just failed the drug test. Like, give it to the guy who's straight edge now. Don't have to worry about it.
Both guys that they were reluctant to push and were like, all right, man, I guess. And then you could go like about a year and a half or two later in like 2008, 2009. After he, goes on his actual world title runs, he wins like 3 of them, feuds with CM Punk, and of course, as you know, he lost the cage match and had to leave the company because he had failed his 3rd drug test and gotten released. But you could have him win that feud if he's clean and go forward from there. How many world titles does he win? What's his legacy? Yada, yada. So those are the 3 jumping off points that I have in mind. If y'all want to add some or vote on that.
Can you quickly say the years one more time?
Yes, 02-03 era. You could have like 2007, like Brown Money in the Bank, WrestleMania 24, and then so you can do it from Money in the Bank, or I'd say you could do it from like anywhere from like late 2008, early 2009, when he was actually winning world titles.
Now, here's my next question. This has nothing. Well, it does have to do with this, but not really. What's the policy on the 3 strikes policy? Like, I know you get released, but like,
It's 30 days,
For how long?
90 days, and then you're released.
I think it's
But
for a
when you get to
year
come back?
at least. I think you're out for at least a year.
I don't know if there is a policy on that. I think
I
it's just
thought there
whenever Vince
was.
feels like it.
I thought it was like a year, or it's either a year or 5 years. I feel like
It's not
was
5
the-
years because Jeff
I don't
Hardy was
think-
gone only 2.
True. But I think they do it where like he didn't get released, but he did get released.
no, he didn't get. I don't think he got released for a drug policy. I think he resigned.
Yeah, so I think they did
The
it
second
so
time or
like
the first time?
The third time when he got his 3rd strike, he resigned rather than getting released.
Because he definitely, like, after 03, when he got released, he wasn't gone 5 years. He came back in 3.
Yeah, but that wasn't his 3rd strike.
Oh, you
And
mean
also,
third
they
time
didn't
being
have-
released?
Also, they didn't have the wellness policy in 2003. They started that after
I've never heard of the 5 years thing. I'm trying to
Crispin
think.
it
died.
might not be 5 years. It might be like a year.
I didn't know there was, like, a time you had to be out of the company. I just thought you couldn't compete for 90 days. And that they could bring you back whenever they want. I mean, they're still gonna no matter
They
what.
can probably do whatever the fuck they want. Either way.
I'll let y'all research that. So, what are y'all thinking about jumping off points? Do you have any others you'd like to throw in? Do you like?
I thought you said you had the
03?
3rd. You just gave us the first 2, right? You said 02, 03, and you said 07, 08. What's the 3rd?
Well, I said 07, like, or basically from WrestleMania 24 exactly, and then like the 08, 09 era when he was actually winning world titles, feuding with like Edge.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
I'd be more comfortable with 2002, 2003, probably.
So that's implying he never fucks up in the first place. So that's actually a pretty happy vantage point. So what do y'all think? Y'all agree with Mike?
I was gonna say when he wins the world. Either if I was gonna rank him, I was gonna say when he wins the world title, like he wins the CM Punk feud, would be my one. O2 would be my second, and then my third would be the Money in the Bank.
All right.
O2 would be my number one. But so my least favorite would be the CM Punk one because I think that made CM Punk a star, and I'd rather have CM Punk than Jeff Hardy. But
I mean,
just
he could
go
also
with-
still
let's
lose
go
that
with O2,
food
my
feud
favorite.
and not get fired, or like do like a kayfabe kind of firing instead of like a real one, or just have to go to Raw
I
or
don't think
something
it
like
hits
that.
as hard. Don't hit as hard. But so a WWE talent who is terminated by the WWE for a third violation will be prohibited from returning to the WWE for at least 1 year. Before a possible return, the WWE talent must test negative for all prohibited substances under the policy during a pre-contract screening. If they pass the pre-contract screening and are approved to return, the WWE talent must undergo a mandatory unannounced testing for at least 1 year after the execution of the new contract. The WWE talent will return with 2 strikes on his or her record.
I'm not mad at that, but they pick and choose.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they always have.
Randy
a little
Orton.
bit. Yeah,
Yeah, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar. Like I hate the fact they pick and choose. Just
Did Brock Lesnar have strikes?
No,
Or
they've
does he
never.
just not get tested?
They've never popped him.
yeah,
I
that's
was
what
I
I'm
say
saying.
he got popped in the UFC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he was on that shit in WWE.
And they have a redemption program too, where like you can go into an 8-month program, get tested, and meet with a medical director, and then if you complete it,
Oh.
if you complete it, they'll delete one of your 2 violations,
Oh wait, hold on. So the wellness policy does not.
include weed or beer or alcohol.
Well, no, it doesn't apply to part-time talents.
That's how they.
Yes,
get
for
away
Brock
with it.
Lesnar. That's
Brock
literally for
Lesnar,
Brock
Triple
Lesnar.
H. That's why they don't get tested.
God, I hate that.
Yeah, that's why they added it in there. That was literally for Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I gotta avoid going on a Brock rant because, or else I'm gonna derail the episode all over again.
Apparently, Kurt Angle, RVD, and Randy Orton would pay for, like, if they failed a drug test, they would pay a super heavy fine rather than have it announced and get suspended.
So name the 3 people you just said.
Kurt Angle, Randy Orton, and Rob Van Dam.
RVD was probably for weed before they took that off, though.
Yeah,
Probably,
but you
Because
know,
I know,
Kurt
like,
Angle was
Evan-
a
Oh,
motherfucker.
both of the situations were for RVD and Orton were both for weed.
And Evan Bourne used to do that too.
Yeah, I fuck with all 3 of them too. That's what it's like. Damn.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
We all know
there's
Kurt Angle was the perks, though.
There's the weed tax. You pretty much just I'm gonna fail for weed anyway, so you just pay the fine.
Yeah. Anyways, if only it was just weed with our man Jeff Hardy. Kenny, what's your favorite of the timelines? Because I think you're the only one who hasn't voted.
No, I said it. I said I was gonna do 0203 like y'all
02,
said because
okay, so 3
I would
people
have
said that.
chose Money in the Bank,
Hmm.
but I'm cool with the 0203. That's fine.
Okay.
Also,
We give him a fresh start.
I want to say that they tried to drug test Scott Steiner once, and he said that's no problem. I'll take my drug test as soon as Triple H takes his, and they never asked him to take another one again.
Damn.
That's goat shit.
They should have just faked it.
That's what Jeff Hardy should have done.
Nah, you got to do that to him. You got to talk that
You gotta
shit.
pull your meat out in front of him.
Yeah,
Everybody
exactly.
but you both got both meat out at the same time.
Yep. Come on, come on with it.
So, Mike, everybody decided we're doing 0203. Now we zoom in a little bit. I'm assuming you want to go from the Undertaker ladder match is where everybody would
Yeah.
go with that.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So that would be. Let me get the time.
What's the famous famous JR line for that? About make yourself
Make
Make
yourself
yourself
famous,
famous.
Yeah, I love that.
He
Yeah,
said
that
it recently.
Well, he shouldn't have. He shouldn't be on commentary.
True.
Sorry, I'm getting an exact
Um,
date.
yeah,
for
he
when
said it
was
about Jeff Hardy. It's like Jeff Hardy's already famous.
Hey, that was
so.
about 20 years ago. Like 5 days ago. It was July 1st of 2022.
Wait,
So
he said
we-
that about Jeff
2000
Hardy?
Are we
2002.
changing?
Yeah.
Are we changing the outcome of that match?
I
No.
don't think he should win it. I think him losing
Yeah,
is still
I think
important.
I think you have him still lose. Taker gets up or gives him the
respect.
handshake. Yeah, the respect. I don't change any of that part.
Okay, that's
I
cool.
agree. I don't think he's ready for a main event spot.
Just yet. So So
I
we're
just want
starting
to make
in
sure.
July 2002. Now we just have to decide where we want to go from there. Because I remember after that point, he kind of meddled in the mid card some more with like RVD, William Regal, kind of bouncing around like European hardcore IC title type feuds. And he kind of just got demoted after that and went on a little bit of a losing run into 2003. And that was when he kind of changed his look. If you remember, he kind of started doing more paint. He had like the fringe haircut. And that's when like he was like hinting at a heel turn against Shawn Michaels, because Shawn Michaels trying to give him advice. But we don't have to do any of that. So
He comes out as Willow. That's where we start. Just kidding. So what feud do we want him to start off with?
So after he faces The Undertaker and loses, where do we want to take him from here? I think he should have one more actual mid card run, because at this point,
I agree. He should go for a. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, the only IC title he's ever had at this point is when he got that roll up on Triple H in like 2001.
I think he should go against Triple H. Triple H should be like, "Hey, look, you ain't as big as you think you are, because you got in one little match with Undertaker. You are not one of us."
What? Okay, so what pay-per-view's coming up?
Well, while he's looking for that, we're gonna throw a word over to our sponsor.
Are you tired? Tired of those other energy drinks hitting you with a short burst of jittery energy, followed by a crash that leaves you with less energy than you had before? Well, fear not, because Ray's energy drinks are specifically formulated to get you going without making you jittery and keeps you from crashing. With 0 sugars, 0 calories, and better caffeine than a cup of coffee, Ray's energy drinks are the #1 growing energy drink on the market. With flavors like Baja Lime, Sour Gummy Worm, Guava Mango, and Strawberry Colada, Ray's has some of the best tasting energy drinks available. You can get a case of Ray's right now by going to repsports.com and using promo code T1THREE when you check out to take 15% off of your next order. That's promo code T1THREE for 15% off of your next order of better, tastier energy.
All right. So I figured out where he goes from here. So we're going into Vengeance 2002.
Okay, so I have a suggestion.
Right.
So it goes Vengeance and SummerSlam?
I believe so. So they basically railroad him somehow back into a feud with William Regal for the European title.
No, we're not doing that.
Of course. But I'm just saying what was happening. And then RVD retained against Lesnar by DQ. And then Jeff Hardy and RVD unified, and RVD won.
Okay, so I've got a suggestion here.
All right.
I think that I like Kenny's idea of Triple H for SummerSlam.
Okay.
So, but we need something in between there. But then after he wins against Triple H, I think he should go for the IC title and win the IC belt.
I'm trying to see what Triple H was even doing at this point. I don't know if he was back yet.
Is this 02?
Yeah.
Never mind, we're not doing that. I'm not getting rid of the. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Triple H was
That's
back
Shawn
yet?
versus Triple H.
Yeah.
I can't. Sorry, Jeff.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
yeah,
You don't
I'm
get
not
that
doing
spot.
Here's what I think we should do, because the one person he never beat at that ass until they were like both past their primes in TNA was RVD. He never beat RVD. They had like 10 matches and RVD won all of them. So I think at this point your goal should be to get him a real mid-card title by defeating RVD. And if you still want to build RVD up, RVD could win it later. Win it back.
So I then do the unification title, because I don't want the European title anymore. So give him the European, and then
So Jeff
we'll follow what it does. William Regal, he beats Regal,
So he still beats Regal at Vengeance.
and then he goes at SummerSlam and has. You want to give him a ladder match for the unification?
That's what they actually had, and it was on Raw though. So let's
do it
at
at
SummerSlam. I'm gonna see
SummerSlam.
what's
He beats Regal at Vengeance for the European title.
Yeah.
So RVD faces Crispin for the IC,
Then
and then
faces.
Jeff Hardy's
he
not
then
even on
faces-
SummerSlam.
He's not.
No.
Even on
So
SummerSlam.
who is RVD against on SummerSlam?
Crispin.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Yeah, get rid of
eliminate
that.
that match, and we're gonna make it the RVD versus Jeff Hardy title unification, in a ladder match.
Dub. Yeah.
Or
why
a
do that on
TLC.
Raw?
But we're not doing it
TLC
on Raw.
would
We're
be
doing
fun.
it on SummerSlam.
Yeah.
in a TLC match.
Yeah.
TLC. RVD never really got to have one of those. I don't think.
Not really. I can't remember if he did. I think he had one. He had one when they did that one random ass fatal 4-way tag team with like.
Oh yeah, you're right. Where they teamed together, actually.
Did he
Yeah.
have one when he faced Cena?
No.
No, that was the.
Or am I thinking
Edge.
of
That was
Edge?
Edge.
I'm thinking of Edge, yeah.
Then Unforgiven happens, and
So we're gonna say Jeff Hardy wins the unification, right?
Yeah. He wins at SummerSlam.
who's got the IC?
So he can't face Triple H anytime soon because this is when Triple H wins is gifted the
Title.
the World Heavyweight title.
So he wins the title at SummerSlam.
This is during
So they're hot potato in this title around because by the next pay per view after SummerSlam, it's already back with
fuck with
Jericho.
fuck what they did. What are we doing?
We don't need to know what they did. What did? Yeah, because at this point we've already changed history, so it doesn't matter what they did.
Okay, so
We just need to find another person for them. Do we continue the feud with RVD or do we move on to someone else?
So I think that Jeff should hold on for a few months, and if you still want to have RVD's build be the same, you can have RVD be the one to take it off him as Jeff goes up to the main event, kind of thing.
Okay, but so
He said in the meantime, are we?
yeah,
Jeff should be retaining for a few months.
Who's he
against
facing?
who?
Against who?
yeah,
Against who?
we can't just say Jeff retains for a few months. That's not entertaining.
Oh, why not Jericho?
Okay, that's okay. So Jeff has a feud with Jericho.
And that can be
The last about how long?
Unforgiven, at least. We do Unforgiven against Jericho.
That goes
Okay.
to that starts at Unforgiven, or are we doing like multiple matches? We doing one match?
We can do Unforgiven and No Mercy. Why not? Run it back.
Okay.
Okay.
So it goes from Unforgiven.
That's like 2 months. That's not a bad feud
No
for
Mercy.
Jeff Hardy, Chris Jericho.
Okay, so how does that feud start?
So we want to go in detail.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Yeah, otherwise we're just talking.
Well, I know. Well, we want to zoom in on like the world title run, don't we? But
Well, we gotta build them up to the world title. Otherwise,
Yeah, we gotta
get at
least some-
I
What
mean,
are they
this one
feuding
we-
over?
Right.
What? Who's the bad guy? Who's the
Jericho's
good guy?
the bad guy. Jericho's definitely a heel at this point.
So
Okay,
let's say
but
Jeff
not
appears
everybody
on
knows
the-
that.
Right.
Okay,
Jeff
so-
appears on the what the fuck's this show?
We don't need to
Highlight
zoom
reel.
in. We don't need to zoom in like
Highlight
that.
reel, yeah.
That's close. I don't think.
Well, I just mean like how it starts. I'm not saying go
So
word for
Jericho
word
could also
and, like,
bring
do
up the fact
promo.
that Jericho has 2 unified belts in the past. Except Jericho's done it on the big stage, and Jeff Hardy's, you know what I mean?
He has 2.
Well, he is also
he
unified
Oh,
because he's the
2
undisputed champion.
TOO, not
And
TWO.
Jericho was definitely milking that shit at the time. Like, I was the undisputed champion. And you could say, like, Jeff Hardy's not ready for this. He doesn't deserve it. He's not good enough. Chris Jericho was a world-famous rock star. He was always bringing up Fozzy at the time. Damn, not much has changed there.
Hey, Judas goes
Yeah.
hard.
That was Judas is hard.
Yeah, but he didn't. At that
Hey.
point, he ain't dropped Judas for, like, another 12 years.
Hey, I mean, it's coming though. Just you wait.
Yeah.
You just
He-
gotta
he-
wait.
he
Just
trusted
keep
the
buying my
process.
mixtape. Keep buying my
He
mixtape.
trusted the process. You know what? I've had in the month of May, I had 4 separate people come up to me with burnt CDs of their mixtape, and they were trying to get me to buy it.
Like, I'm not buying your mixtape. I don't know.
Yeah,
who the
I was
fuck
like,
you are.
and they would hand it to you, and they're like, "What kind of donation can you give me?" I was like, "I'm not paying for this."
Okay, I got a penny for you.
Right,
Here you
like
go.
get out of here, bro.
So they'll face off at No Mercy. I'm
Funny
trying to
thing is,
think of
my dad did the same thing when Outkast was in the mall. And he's like, those guys ain't gonna be shit.
That was wrong.
He was
Al.
very wrong. My dad is always wrong when it comes to that kind of stuff.
That's also a way different era too. Like, I'm not buying a CD for anybody.
No, I know. It's just wild. It was just the fact that
Yeah.
he said this, like, yeah, it's Outkast group ain't gonna be shit, and then
And they were.
said the same thing about a certain TV show about zombies. He was like, that show ain't gonna be shit.
And now he likes it.
Walking Dead's the #1 show. Like,
So pretty much, we need him to say we ain't gonna be shit, so that
yeah,
we blow up.
that's what I did.
Hey, joke's on you. He's been saying about Kenny his whole life.
Anyway, so
Every once in a while, he'll get one right.
so Jericho says that he brings up the fact that he unified the world title is not the mid card, and that Jeff isn't ready to be a main eventer.
Yeah.
A main eventer like him. Okay. So then they Jericho attacks him from behind.
Yeah. Or like,
Attacks.
yeah, he beats him up, and then they have one more match. They have a match at yeah, Unforgiven.
1-on-1 at Unforgiven. Okay. How do we want Jeff? Does Jeff win clean?
Yeah, he's the babyface. He should win clean. But maybe
Wins
there could be like a
clean.
reason for Jericho to make an excuse.
Man, no, actually, no. Have him win with a schoolboy, and then he wins clean the second time around.
That's actually pretty valid. Schoolboy's
Yeah.
still clean, but like, you know what I mean? Like
It's kind of fuck shit.
yeah,
Like, yeah, you won, but did you really win?
yeah,
Yeah, either like a schoolboy or a roll up, something like that.
yeah.
And then,
I agree with
yeah.
that, Kenny. That makes sense.
Jericho. He wins with a schoolboy after Jericho dominated most of the match.
Yeah,
And then the second time around when they fight again. So second thing. So there's like the second feud. I guess going to the next review was this week, I'm on a rematch. You didn't beat me. You didn't beat me fair. Like, not to say you didn't beat me fair, but you're not that good. You're not as good as you think you are. Whatever. Blah blah.
yeah.
Then he got lucky.
Yeah, and then he beats them fair.
I say this one got to be more competitive and a clean win.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He beats him clean the second time after a twist of fate and
a swanton.
Oh, you gotta have the
Swanton.
swan
Shebang.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. So he wins a feud with Jericho, and here's kind of a kicker here where like we want to so that Survivor Series is the next Raw pay-per-view at that point. And that's the one where he has that like 6-man like table match, which doesn't make sense with this timeline, but goddamn, that sucks to remove. Where it's like
No, but the thing is, like I said,
versus Rico in 3-minute warning.
but like they said earlier, like all this stuff is null and void now. Like we
Yeah,
don't-
yeah.
He's just saying he wishes we
saying
didn't
he
get rid of
wished he
that,
didn't
'cause-
get
Oh.
didn't have to get rid of that.
'cause he likes that
Yeah,
match.
that match is good. It sucks to have to get rid of that. I mean, we could do something else.
we
but,
we on the bigger and better things now with Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, table matches or world titles.
Which one do you want?
Uh,
Okay, so he
He's like, why
beats
can't I have both?
he beats Jericho with the with the twist of fate and swanton. Who does he move on to now?
I have I'm trying to see something.
How
Did they
about,
do a
how
cross-brand
about
match
Christian?
back then?
I think Christian would be a good one next.
What'd you say, John?
I was asking if they do cross-brand matches because I was like, what if you had him face Matt Hardy v1 at that point? But no, they don't do cross-brand back then.
What about Christian?
Christian wouldn't be a bad choice.
Christian's a good choice.
They
Yeah,
have some history too.
maybe for like a one month feud.
Yeah.
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 That could be his Survivor Series match maybe because
No, I think Jeff should be on a Survivor Series team.
Yeah. Yeah, he should be the last survivor.
what if they
The sole survivor.
What if we did Team Jericho versus Team Hardy?
yeah, what I'm
I mean-
seeing is Shawn Michaels and Triple H have teams that for the main event, so they could be the opener because there's
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
world champion, so the main event's not that it matters too much. Well,
So why don't we have after, even though he beats him clean the second time, afterwards he like attacks him and like
sets it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can do. Are we doing 4 or 5?
wait, do you want to do? Wait, are we doing Team Hardy versus Team Jericho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we're doing 4 or 5.
5.
5.
Yeah.
So it'll be Jeff Hardy, RVD,
Kane.
Kane, Hurricane.
Jericho
And Shelton Benjamin.
versus-
No, he's not here.
Shelton was on
He's
He's not
SmackDown.
here.
He's on SmackDown as a heel.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Team Angle at this point.
Gold Dust.
Wait, or Booker
Okay.
T.
I'd rather have Gold Dust.
Okay, so who's on Team
Kane,
Hardy?
Hurricane, Jeff Hardy, and Gold Dust on the same team is hilarious to me.
and RVD.
Kane,
But yeah, but he's not that fun.
Jeff. So wait, Kane, Jeff.
Kane,
Well, put Jeff
Hurricane.
first.
Goldust.
Jeff's team. Gold Dust and RVD.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not like this team.
that is a gross ass team.
That team is over as fuck at that
I'm
time.
here
'cause
for
they-
it.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
fucking crazy over.
that's jacked Kane, like when he was still like fucking stout and he had like the see-through tank top.
Yeah.
That
Also-
Kane was over his shit.
Also, fuck Glenn Jacobs.
Yeah,
Um,
but this is Kane. He's good.
Yeah.
Then Team Jericho be Jericho, Christian. 3-minute warning,
Team Jericho is Christian.
and Tomko.
Tomko didn't exist
Ew.
yet. Fuck you.
3-minute
Uh,
Don't go
warning.
in there.
Wait, who was in 3-minute warning?
Jamal
So
and
it was
Rosie.
Jamal and Rosie. Jamal, Rosie, and who's the last person we're putting in?
We gotta figure that out. That's the thing.
Who was a heel at the time?
Bring back Glacier.
I'm looking.
Rick Flair would have been in
With Triple H.
with Triple H.
Um,
Mark Jindrak.
Lance Storm, William Regal, actually, William Regal.
William Regal is a good pick.
Yeah, I was
He's
gonna
gonna,
say.
he's gonna bring the comedy for that team.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Chris Masters.
he wasn't around yet.
Was he?
No, he was
I don't
like
think he came to
05.
like 2004. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That
you're
makes sense.
probably right.
So, and then
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy, Soul Survivor.
Over who?
Let's
Jericho?
say he gets his last pin on. Yeah, let's say Jericho.
For Jericho, after overcoming
Do you use caps lock?
me,
Yeah, when you or shift.
yes.
I use caps
Usually
lock.
caps lock.
Fucking
Ew.
grow up.
Why?
Yeah, grow up.
I don't want
I'm
to
sick
hold
of
two
this shit.
buttons. Fuck that.
You fucking child. I use shortcuts. I use the control commands. Do you copy and
I-
paste and like?
Yeah, I use the
bold and
control.
italic?
Yeah, I use the control commands for that, but
Then you shift, bitch.
I don't get why you.
honestly, it depends. Like
Unless
sometimes
you're doing a bunch of letters in capital, there's no reason to caps lock.
it
Yeah,
depends.
that's
on
what
how
I'm saying.
you-
Like, why are you doing this?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was or this isn't even Excel. Word documented.
I don't like it.
it.
I don't
I
like
don't
it.
need it. It pissed me off.
So he overcomes what 3-1 odds.
Yeah, it works.
That's always a good story.
He goes over Jericho, Jamal, and Rosie.
Jericho.
And we're about to wrap up.
So you said
2002.
who's the champ right now? Who's the world champion?
Triple H. I
Triple
think.
H on Raw, and Brock on SmackDown, or Kurt.
Wait, no, I don't know. I don't know if they
It's-
split it yet. Have they? Yeah. They
Yeah,
have.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Brock
either
won
Brock-
it at SummerSlam, and then Triple H was given his right after that.
Yeah. So it's either Brock. It might be Big Show
Or like
or
Angle.
Kurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those three,
It's like
probably.
SmackDown 6 era.
Yeah.
It's good era.
It is a good era.
So
We're going into
he-
WrestleMania 20, so at WrestleMania 20 it was Eddie versus Brock. So it's probably
Isn't it
Kurt Angle right
03?
now.
Yeah.
It was 03. No, that was 04. We're
We're
going
going-
into
yeah,
WrestleMania 19.
Yeah, we're going to 19.
Who did Triple H face at WrestleMania 19? Oh,
Booker T. We get to undo that.
Yeah.
yeah, we might have to.
Yeah.
We might have to have Jeff Hardy take Booker T's
Yeah.
spot and win the title.
Yeah, I'm good with that. So
For people
he
like
beats. So Jeff Hardy overcomes the odds. So what does he do next?
So next month is Armageddon, and so we could do something
What?
with that.
you said
That's the last-
Armageddon. Is that what you
Armageddon is
said?
the last pay per view of
He
2002.
said it's Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Armageddon. Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Man, in real life, he was demoted.
me a bottle of
back then.
water.
He went from almost beating the Undertaker to facing D'Lo Brown on Heat for Armageddon. That's
That's
sad.
disgusting.
He must
Yeah.
already been on the crack at this point.
He's messing with the real deal now.
So
He's messing with the
Armageddon,
real
he
deal
should
now.
face. He should face Christian here.
Yeah, he can just be Christian here. Yeah.
Yeah, just a 1 month feud with Christian.
Yeah.
I can't spell Armageddon.
This is December, so the next one's
December
Royal Rumble.
02. Next one in 03 is Royal Rumble.
So I got an idea. He
Alright.
should be feuding with Bischoff at this point.
Okay.
And Bischoff puts him in a 2-on-1 handicap match for for a chance to get into the Royal Rumble.
What are we
Against
doing with
3-minute
the
warning.
IC title though?
Wait. So
I
you're
have
gonna
a
have to
defending
win it?
against- What? Yeah, he's gonna win it, and he's gonna win the fucking Rumble. He's gonna be the best. We're making him the best babyface of all time. Did you hear John at the beginning of the episode?
I know. I guess. I didn't know he was going to win the Rumble.
I have an
too.
idea for who else can beat him for the title because originally we were thinking RVD, but I have a better idea for the feud. Actually,
What? Okay, so
Well,
why
'cause
is
right
he
now
gotta lose the title at Royal Rumble? I can't
not
lose it
now,
the next
not now,
pay per
no,
view.
I'm just saying in general.
So what are we focused on that for? We're at the Royal Rumble.
We're just thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, well we
We're
need to finish.
spitballing.
We need to stay where we're at and
Bishop,
figure this out first.
Bischoff puts him in a 2-on-1 again.
So my thing is he goes against 3-minute warning and wins. He shouldn't win like clean. It needs to be a little bit of fuck shit.
Yeah, because Brock.
We still want to make them look
Brock
kind
won
of
the Royal
clean.
Rumble this
Okay,
year, but
so
he can get
let's
that
have-
title.
what's a tag team back then? That was a baby.
No, you
face
don't have to
tag
do that.
team.
You can have Jamal go to hit him and maybe hits Rosie.
Yeah, he hits Rosie. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he hits him with the
the Whispering to win.
yeah, and then follows up with a swanton for the win. Yeah,
Yeah, because
you
they
go.
did all of Bischoff's dirty work at the time too.
exactly. So, and then here's the next question though: if we're having him win the Rumble, how early do we make him come out?
I would
One.
say like 5.
Make him. I mean, you're
I
making
said
him a
one.
huge baby face. You do one.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
said
one,
one.
especially with the Bischoff thing. Bischoff's like, okay,
Yeah.
you're in the Rumble, but you're
That's
starting off
exactly what I was
number one.
thinking, Damone.
Yeah, Bischoff was the goat heel GM because he did all like the fucking tropes that we know today.
He did,
Like,
yeah.
like all these ideas we have for like fuck shit GMs do, it's all Bischoff.
I'm back,
Back.
better than ever.
What? Why did you say? Well, hold on. No, don't delete anything. I want to read this out loud. Bischoff puts him in a 2-on-1. Bischoff puts him a 2-on-1 against 3-minute warning for a spot in the Rumble. Jamal goes to hit Jeff, but hits Rosie instead for a spot in the Rumble.
I forgot the end. First off, do you want me to
And
get
then the
rid
ending of that last sentence doesn't make sense.
So you say Bishop
But
puts him in a
hits Rosie
2-on-1 against
instead.
3-1 for a spot in the
to
Rumble.
win the match? There we go.
Jamal goes to hit Jeff, but hits Rosie instead. Jeff Hardy takes advantage with a Whisper in the Wind and a Swanton Bomb.
Yeah, you missed
Yeah.
some key details here.
Instead,
Yeah,
and Jeff takes advantage.
with a Whisper in the Wind and a Swanton Bomb. Swanton Bomb.
Okay,
I like
keep
how-
talking.
I like how Kenny went from he shouldn't beat 2 people to being like, nah, we're gonna book this. We're gonna book this exactly how he wouldn't beats 2 people.
No, I didn't say that. I was saying basically like, if we're gonna do it, that's how we're gonna do it. Like not just like, you know, what I'm saying, just like not like strong,
Yeah.
not clean.
Okay, so Jeff enters. The
No,
Rumble.
Jeff. So Bischoff makes Jeff enter the Rumble at number 1. Nope. Bischoff makes Jeff. Jeff doesn't make Jeff.
Jeff screwed Brett. Jeff screwed
Jeff screwed Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff kind of
Jeff
did
did.
screw
Jeff did
in real
screw
life.
Jeff.
But not in this timeline.
He's still gonna be on the drugs when he faces Punk. He's gonna have a high point before that.
Hey, you know what we should do? He gets
yeah,
over to the-
high
he-
point.
He gets all with WrestleMania and does mess. After all,
He has
gets
Victory
suspended
Road
for
against Triple
Mania.
H.
all roads into the same thing.
Makes
Brock
Jeff
Lesnar.
enter number 1, and Jeff goes all the way, last eliminating Brock Lesnar.
I was about to say, I would say Brock Lesnar ends up getting the shot because Jeff
Yeah,
Hardy.
because Brock Lesnar had been whooping him and Matt's ass too.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember.
Jeff did get that goat chair shot on him though. That and the Stevie Richards were my favorite chair shots ever.
Yeah. I was about to reference that fucking Jeff chair shot.
That shit was hard too.
Because Jeff was talking. I've heard him talk about it, like, because Jeff's not very violent when he like does chair shots. He says that he's like, I'm really weak and like I don't hit him right, and like I really don't like doing chair shots and blah blah. And Matt was cussing me out for 3 days, telling me if I don't hit this big ass giant man as hard as I possibly can.
He said, if you don't give him CT, I'll give you CT.
Right? He was like, I was literally scared I wasn't gonna do it right.
That's crazy.
So we have what, like No Way Out next?
Next is no. Sorry, let me see. We got after the Royal Rumble. We have. Let me make sure it's a Raw pay-per-view.
I
So I
miss
think
when they
I
had
think no way has a
separate
SmackDown
pay-per-views.
pay-per-view.
Well, they tried
I
to
do
bring it
low-key.
back, but then everybody didn't
Is
watch it.
isn't No Way Out a SmackDown pay-per-view?
It is
I
No
think
Way
so.
Out next. Let me see if it's SmackDown. That no, it's got Raw shit on it.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
No Way Out was the Raw.
So who do
Jericho
you want to
faced
drop the
Jeff.
title to?
Jeff, because Jericho actually did face Jeff. Beat him. Damn. So we can either the original plan was RVD, but I think it should actually be Batista.
We're having Jeff Hardy beat Batista.
No,
No, we're having Batista
Batista
beat Jeff
beat
Hardy.
Jeff
Why?
Hardy.
Randy Orton.
I would
over
say Orton would
Batista.
make more sense.
Orton. Yeah, that makes sense.
Batista was
RKO
the
out
tag
of
guy.
nowhere. RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, RKO against the fucking Swanton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plants the seeds
RKO
for like
out of
their,
the Swanton. You gotta
Yeah.
kill him. He's gonna
and
kill him.
plant seeds for their 3 feuds later on too.
He's not going to
Oh.
WrestleMania if he does that.
So Bischoff makes Jeff defend the IC title.
Well, maybe
Sure.
Triple H can kind of have like pull some strings in this too, because now Triple H knows that he's gonna be facing him.
Well, yeah, Bischoff / Triple H. Because they
So
work
wait.
together pretty much.
So not only does he have to deal with Bischoff, he's dealing with Triple H and Evolution too.
Yep.
Yeah, because he won the Rumble. He's facing Triple H at Mania.
I know, but I'm like, damn, he's getting screwed left and right.
Yeah,
It's
Yep.
ridiculous.
That's how you build a babyface, baby.
Yep.
Exactly how you build a baby face.
He
Oh
makes
my
him defend the title against Orton.
Orton.
The funny thing is, there's no legendary promos throughout all of this.
What,
He never needed him.
No,
what pay per view was it? No Way Out, right?
Yeah.
He ain't said not a one word through this whole thing.
Nope.
You don't need to. He's that guy. He got that
And
dollar.
I will say that it's the like kind of nice thing is we don't have to worry about like when we did What If William Regal, we had to cut like decent promos. With
There's
John,
John
it's just,
Cena.
like, this is John Cena, we had to cut promos. With this one, it's just like he did the shit.
Yeah.
All we gotta know about Jeff Hardy is he had that dog in him.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
He had something in him.
I kind of fucked with him.
Um,
I was gonna say he had ice in his veins, but I was like too soon.
Yeah, something else in his veins.
so he makes him defend the title at No Way Out. Orton,
Oh yeah, you already said
Yep.
that. Never mind.
Orton.
Wins with a
Wins.
swanton by reversing a swanton into an RKO.
I don't think Orton should win clean. I think Evolution should fuck with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't say reversing a swanton.
Maybe Ric Flair grabs his ankle when he's doing when he's running.
Or
Yeah.
like
Throws him off.
Batista throws him off the top rope when he's going for the swanton after a Ric Flair
Yeah.
distraction.
Maybe the Ric Flair distraction, and he turns around to the RKO.
Just say after Evolution shenanigans.
Yeah.
I don't think we gotta be the.
All the
wins-
shenanigans- it's all
With help from Evolution.
all fucking up.
Most of them.
Triple H ain't there.
Probably not. He's probably got to worry about his match. He's probably defending against Shawn Michaels for the 30th time.
And I'm enjoying that all 30 times.
I'm gonna see who actually defended the guy tonight.
Shawn Michaels.
Nope, it wasn't Shawn Michaels. It was
RVD?
Was it was
Scott
it
Steiner.
Goldberg?
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
We should have him fight somebody else. I feel like that we can do that better.
I forgot. This was when Triple H was fighting the WCW. Like everybody he fought was just from WCW or Shawn Michaels. There was the only options.
Because I feel like this is the butterfly effect. A lot of stuff is changing. No, it's not going to just be
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy
Yeah.
changing. I feel like we can have Triple H go against somebody else.
He can
We
go
ain't
against Shawn
right
Michaels.
that. Like, we don't care what Triple H is doing till WrestleMania 19 at this point. Like, besides fucking
Fair
with
enough.
Jeff Hardy.
Not true. I always care what Triple H is doing.
Well, we can rewrite the.
We're doing
what if
the flow
Triple H
chart.
won like 10
When
more
you-
world titles later on. So,
John, we're doing the flow chart. We're trying to do the flow chart.
Aight, go get my Sharpie.
So he wins with help from Evolution, so he's the new IC champion.
So Orton wins that from Hardy, and then the next pay-per-view.
We're giving this man 2 belts.
No, Jeff Hardy just
No.
dropped his belt.
Jeff just lost to Randy Orton right
Yeah.
before Mania.
Oh, the next pay-per-view.
He
is
dropped the
Ma-
title to Orton.
is
Yeah, I know. That's
Mania.
what I'm saying. That's
So,
why it makes sense.
so the next pay-per-view is Mania. Do we want to do like a full build for this one?
I feel like John is Vince McMahon because like I feel like he doesn't. We all know what we're booking, and then he's like, "Oh my god, this works out perfectly. The next one is Mania." Like we didn't plan this.
Well, I knew we were going to Mania. I didn't know it was like gonna be right away.
And well, it makes sense because Rumble, pay-per-view in between, Mania.
Mania.
It's usually how it works.
That's valid.
Are we doing when he lost the belt too, or are we just going to end it with Mania?
We can do so. Here's how we can do this. We can do like a full 4 weeks in a pay-per-view match with Triple H build it at 19, and then we could do like an epilogue. Like here's how maybe like the next like year went.
Epilogue.
I don't. Here's the thing. First off, I ain't joining your guild. Second off, I don't think we should do 4 weeks in a fucking pay-per-view now. We've already done fucking almost an hour of content.
Yeah, but that was just
That's another fucking hour.
To be fair, the first like 15 minutes was you guys being assholes.
Okay,
Yeah, well,
if we
you were
do
doing it
4 weeks
too.
in
the
a
last
pay-per-view-
half an hour.
If we do
but-
4 weeks in a pay-per-view, it's another fucking hour because Triple H is gonna be cutting promos. Jeff Hardy's not, but Triple H is.
Okay.
It's called a summary.
Summary.
Travis.
No, that's what I'm saying. We don't need to do 4
Or we
weeks.
could
in
do
row.
a
We can
summary
summarize
of
the build.
each week instead of doing just go straight to the pay-per-view. We could just say this week this happens, this week this happens, this week this happens, this week.
What
this
does everybody
happens.
else think? Because obviously me and John are arguing and don't have a agreement here. So I'd like to see.
I
those
say we
other
go
three
to
people.
lose the damn belt.
But so are we doing 4 weeks in the fucking pay-per-view or are we not doing that?
No,
That's what we're talking about.
No, do we been doing?
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
Yeah,
John
we
wanted to
do
switch
4
up
weeks.
the format
well,
halfway through the show.
This was the big match, is why I was.
Man,
thinking that.
I
This
even
is the
asked
big
if you
match.
want to do 4 weeks in a pay per view.
But
He said
Mike,
no.
I didn't want to just do 4 weeks in a pay-per-view. We have the prologue.
I get what
all
I
right.
get what John is saying. We've reached the
Reached
climax.
the match.
So-
this is
so
the
So
match.
vote, motherfuckers.
Okay, so
No, but that's not how
You
it
might
works.
get the moan vote.
I don't sit there and say
Are
I
we-
was playing this bitch up.
if
Now we
we're
get to
gonna-
the end. I'm like, oh, I was slacking ass.
if you want to do, if you want to
You
do,
don't
4
fiddle.
weeks-
You don't fiddle.
I came. That's how it is.
all right. So here's what I'm
Gotta
If you
say
pitching.
what
ever
you
tell me finish your sex story with "I came," I'm done. We're not. Done.
Here's my pitch. All right.
Sandwich.
All right, Mike. I
We
hear you.
bookmark it here. We bookmark it here, and in 5 weeks,
God damn it, Mike! Fuck off.
5 weeks, 5 weeks,
No.
5
We should
weeks.
do.
We do 4
we
weeks
should
in a
do-
pay per view.
We don't have to
No.
go
And
into
we do a
every.
part two. We do a part two on our next.
I don't
No.
want this episode to be 2 hours. I'll say
We
that right
finishing this tonight.
Right. We're not.
Yeah, this is the tonight.
I'm not
thing.
gonna lie to you. I don't care about Jeff Hardy enough to do a second episode. And I like Jeff Hardy, but I don't. Care
I
about
don't.
him.
I think at this point that we just do summarize, build up, and then get to the match.
Yeah,
I
I don't
agree.
think we. I think we could do the 4 weeks, but we don't need to do like every word
promo.
that every promo that.
Yeah,
Triple H
Travis just
does.
thinks that 4 weeks of the build means we have to know every wrinkle of Triple H's nutsack on.
Did you
January
not listen
2nd,
to our?
2002.
Did you not listen to our 8 weeks of what is
John, you've been on Jeff Hardy's
Deal?
dick this entire episode. Shut the fuck up.
Yep, and that's whose dick we're supposed to be on.
I want to say John Cena turns heel. I think it was only supposed to be like a 2-parter. Turned
It was
into
a one-parter
There's a
originally.
one-parter.
it turned into 8 parts because we had to dig
'Cause
deep.
we were fucking fire. That's
And
why.
we did like 8 months of programming.
That
Also,
shit was
fuck you,
fucking dope.
Travis. Still, you know
Okay.
why?
He just came out. Fuck you. Like,
You know why?
Yeah,
Fucking
fuck
Bray
A
Travis.
lot,
Wyatt.
of people want to fuck me, Damone. You're not the first.
Bray
Certainly
Wyatt.
won't be the last.
Bray Wyatt. You know why? Fuck you.
Does Bray Wyatt want to fuck me too?
20 minutes. You spent 20 fucking minutes arguing over Bray Wyatt just for you the following
You spent fucking 2 years arguing about this. I gave up about that after the 20 minutes.
The moment
I'm
I can
still
say fuck you
stumpy.
for saying all
You're
this shit
still
about
arguing
Casey
right now.
Navarro, and then use her in your program next time we draft.
I'm
Man,
so
how did we get here? We
Because
have
of you.
we have
It's all your
WrestleMania
fault.
19 to write.
It's all
Okay,
it's all
John,
your
The main
fault.
event of WrestleMania 19.
John, listen. Fuck Jeff Hardy.
Bro, fuck you.
All right, let's write
He's
WrestleMania
better.
19.
Okay, so
You smell.
WrestleMania 19.
What's a new paragraph?
So WrestleMania 19.
So we're doing
Okay.
this.
We don't need every
build shit, huh?
detail. This isn't a Travis show.
Just
We
as much
need-
detail as we've done.
Wow!
We don't need
Wow.
3 hours and 15 minutes.
Get him. Can you
Oh.
get that dog in him?
Did you say Kenny's a dog? You can't call black people animals, John.
You said that, not me. Clip it.
So what are we doing? Are we
All
doing
right.
the 4 weeks?
So,
yeah, we're doing the 4 weeks. In pay-per-view.
John liked to hang out with Larissa.
Shout out
I'm the
to
only
Lou.
one who roasted her.
Hey,
the
hey,
moan.
hey, don't do that.
Shout out to
Anyway,
Lou.
Look at that white man erasing the black man out of history. This is wild. John is on a fucking roll.
Hey, we're all kind of doing that to Booker T right now.
This is true.
Booker T's gonna beat Randy Orton for the IC belt.
Okay, I'm
timeline.
One month fucking reign.
Week 1.
All right.
So Triple H comes out and cuts a promo.
Yeah.
That's usually how it worked back then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every week.
Jeff
All right,
Hardy.
so week 2.
I hate
I
you.
beat Scott Steiner.
And
Then-
vengeance
Think that
Jeff
Jeff.
Hardy's gonna do the crack.
at WrestleMania. That's it. He doesn't go, that's the one time he doesn't go.
WrestleMania.
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 He doesn't do it.
Zany to the max.
Jeff's not even he. So he says Jeff's not good enough. Jeff's not even the best Hardy.
Damn,
Oh, that's a bar.
that hurts.
And then he throws up the V1 right there.
I don't see Triple H doing that. I don't see him.
That
That's
would be
not
the
a
wildest.
character.
That is the wildest timeline where Jeff Hardy or Triple H throws up the V1.
Hey, Matt Hardy was having a good cruiserweight title run at this point. Over on SmackDown.
Okay,
I
so
did like version 1.0. That's the best version of my heart.
Yeah. So he cuts a promo saying just a Hart good enough. He's not even the best Hardy. Does Jeff come out or anything?
Or you could say, and like you go say Jeff couldn't even retain the Intercontinental title. Why does he think he could win the world title?
Against my protege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff Hardy comes out twerking, like always.
Okay, Jeff Hardy comes out.
All right.
Says his piece. I've worked my ass off to get here.
I won the
Amazing.
Royal Rumble. I eliminated Brock Lesnar.
I earned my spot here, Bucko.
Bucky.
I was going between Buddy and Bucko. Bucko.
Jeff Hardy cuts the literal succotash promo. Everybody hates him, and he actually ruins his legacy here.
He won the Rumble and earned his spot.
Triple H like, I've been doing this for a long time now. So what you're doing ain't shit.
Or he could,
Yeah.
Triple H could say, you know, you have a good case there, and like throw out for a handshake, and then when Jeff tries to, like, walks away from the handshake, they all whoop his ass.
All of them.
All Evolution, yeah,
They were jumping people. What the fuck?
yeah. This is
I
Evolution
mean-
we're talking about. They're not gonna
Why-
play
why
fair.
It's like damn.
We're gonna have a fair fight this time,
Yo,
guys.
this is little old Jeff Hardy here. Why are we doing all this?
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah.
#1 contender.
Yeah.
Triple H just
Why do
want
you
to
say it like
flex
that?
off.
Number 1 contender.
Contender. Contender.
I'm doing the Triple H now. #1 contender.
Yeah, I don't like it. Triple H just want to flex off. I don't like this. Now you gonna need the whole team to jump me. That's how you feel.
We're not doing.
That's what he needs to
Hey,
say. Week
you
2.
could have Jeff Hardy say that while you were having flex off. I was winning the Royal Rumble.
I was flexing on these competitors.
While you were doing steroids, I was doing meth.
Then there's a flex off week 2 between Jeff Hardy and Triple H.
Jeff Hardy wins with louder cheers from all the girls.
That'll be wild.
That would be wild. So he says he earned his spot. What do they actually do?
Triple
Triple H beats his ass. I guess they
jump
jump him.
Triple H
They
does the
jump him.
fake. They do the fake handshake. Like he says, you know, you make a great point or something like that. He does the fake handshake. Jeff actually walks away from the handshake, doesn't take it.
Jeff
I feel
walking
like
away. No,
I feel like
he gotta
Jeff-
take it. He gotta take
I
it.
feel like Jeff should take it.
He gotta take it.
Jeff,
Take it.
yeah, because he's the baby face.
And then he gets pedigree.
Absolutely.
Like he takes it real firm though. Like he doesn't like him still.
Ew,
Take it.
organic loving.
I'm taking sperm tonight.
So yeah, Jeff.
Your body and the bodies you're loving deserve nothing but the best. Organic Lovin' is the only adult subscription box that includes eco-friendly body products, from body-safe adult toys to sex-positive books and erotic seminars. Organic Lovin's online store has everything you and your partner or partners could ever need to heat things up. And right now, your friends at T13 Media want to take 10% off your next order. Just go to organiclovin.com and use promo code T1 THREE like the sound the bed makes when you check out. Organic Lovin'. Love organically, purely, deeply, boldly.
Damone was a mid sentence.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
He-
So
he- Look,
Jeff
man, there
shakes
was
his
no better
hand.
time.
Jeff shakes his hand and then gets pedigreed.
And then they all, yeah.
They jump him. They all stomp him out.
Is this all
Uh,
still week 1?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's all week 1.
God damn it.
We're finishing week 1 now. It's not gonna take that long.
Right. So Evolution
We
busts them
sat
open.
through Travis. Like, you'll make it.
Bust them open, and
I beat you.
Triple H says, "You'll never take my title.
Every week so far.
You'll
I
never.
beat you.
That's
You'll,
crazy.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't,
is.
I didn't spend 3 hours, so
Maybe you should have.
congrats. That's like saying, look, I worked 50 more hours than you would have got a bigger
You didn't
paycheck.
even like your last show.
All right, week 2.
We don't go to work for enjoyment.
Week 2.
Week 2.
So week 2, Jeff Hardy comes out. He's talking about, you guys had to whoop my ass, bro. You know the good baby face come out and say, you guys had to jump me.
Just put Jeff has a babyface speech.
Yeah.
It's a babyface promo.
And Triple H
And
comes
I'm
out
still-
and cuts a
I'm
heel
still
promo.
here. I'm still here. I'm still standing. I'm still strong.
gives him the Triple H gives him the gabagool. I think maybe Jeff should get a weapon as an equalizer this week.
Yeah, they try to jump him again, but instead Jeff has
He's a,
Oh,
he's
his
a
ladder.
chair. No, he has a chair in his hand. He's like, oh, he's like ready to swing.
no, yeah,
Oh.
ladder just appears and then he just
Jumps off it.
He does,
He's
he
got
does
the
the hand
hand
sign.
in
He's
his
like,
He's got the chair in his hand. He's like ready to swing.
Something
He's
with
like,
ladder.
oh, shit. All four of them.
he
Like,
gets a
oh, no.
step ladder. He uses a step ladder as like a chair.
That's stupid.
No,
That is
I
dumb,
can't.
yeah.
Just use the chair.
How did I
it's
lose
dumb, but
this?
I'm down for it. Let's
No, I'm
go.
kidding.
You gotta just bang, you gotta bang the chair against the ground, get the crowd going crazy, and he's like, oh no.
And
And
then
he's
when
like,
they all
come on
out,
the ring, come on, I'll beat all you. I'll beat all four of you.
he gotta get one of them with that like Brock Lesnar chair shot.
No, not yet.
Um,
not yet.
we
You
can
gotta
have-
tease it. You gotta
We
tease
can
it.
have someone's. I feel like one of them's gotta, like, he's gotta get one of them and hit the twist of fate on them here. Or should we save that for
Ric
the?
Flair? Ric Flair.
Yeah, Rick. Rick.
Like
Doesn't
Ric Flair's
get out of the ring in
calm
time."
down, Jeff. Eating some tapioca.
And Jeff hits a twist of fate.
Crowd goes crazy.
And grabs the title that Triple H left in the ring.
Holds it up. He's smacking it a couple times. Like, this is gonna be mine. This is gonna be mine, Triple H. Oh, he calls him Hunter. This is gonna be mine, Hunter. This
Darn
is gonna be
you,
mine.
you filthy
You think
ragamuffin.
Stephanie calls him Hunter?
Yeah.
No, Paul.
I
Calls him
think
Paul.
we.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
you're right.
this-
You're right.
I think this week they should they pulled Triple H pulled some strings and they won't let Jeff Hardy into the arena.
Oh, that was
And-
good
and-
back then.
Well, I'm gonna say the
But he
rest.
still
Eric-
shows up anyway.
Eric announces that Jeff is banned from his band.
I think
from,
yeah. Have Jeff Hardy be banned, and Triple H says, I got a special match tonight. He just beats the shit out of Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy's on SmackDown.
I
He
don't
can
give a
be
fuck.
on there. Who gives a fuck? We
Yeah.
can literally just change
No,
it.
We're not
Yeah.
burying V1 Matt Hardy.
We have to for this for Jeff Hardy. We have to do this. You have to make sacrifices.
He's the cruiserweight champion. He's feuding with Rey Mysterio.
Not here. Gregory Helms is. Hurricane switched to Gregory
Oh,
Helms.
stop this, Skip. Why not just
We're
have him beat the
catching
shit out of the
everything.
Hurricane? Have him beat the shit out of RVD.
Nah, it's gotta be Matt. It's gotta be personal. It's gotta be
It's gonna be
personal.
Wait,
personal.
Lita was still on Raw at this point.
Oh
He would beat up
yeah, he
You wanna beat
would.
up Lita?
Yeah, he definitely would. Remember when they beat him and Stone Cold beat the living shit out of him with chairs? Like they
Oh, yeah,
hit
he be-
her.
She
hard.
kicked her. He kicked her in the fucking neck 3 times.
He
Stiff as
did not.
shit.
He did not give a fuck.
Well, that's because he knew what she was. He knew what she was doing backstage. He was gonna hurt my boy Matt Hardy.
She was over here being Sonny Jr.
Good old Sonny. Good old racism.
She's featured at TCW. Part of the
Quintessa.
sisterhood. Yep. So he says he's gonna beat the shit out of Lita. So Lita versus Triple H is the main event.
Goes
And he's
exactly
got him by the back of the
how you
hair, slapping her across the face. Crowd's really pissed at him.
Paige is mocking her.
He hits a
And
twist of fate on her.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a
Doesn't-
twist of fate.
Does a diving moonsault.
And and goes for the pin.
And then he like pulls her head up.
And,
Like,
and
oh,
lifts her
he's
and
fighting.
lifts her and lift. Yeah, I was gonna just think of that and lifts her arm up.
No, he gotta lift her head up like
I feel like Kenny's
Crowds
thought
are
about this a
booing.
little bit too
Crowd's
much.
booing at this point. Jeff Hardy comes out anyway to save the
Prevent
day.
the 3. Triple H has her in the pedigree
Yep. And Jeff Hardy comes out.
position. Jeff's music hits. And Jeff
Saves the day.
comes out anyway and saves the day.
So now we can do. I guess we can do week 4. Like Eric Bischoff wants to take his title chance away from him, kind of thing, because for him not obeying the rule of him not supposed to be there.
Yeah, I like that. He tries to strip him of the title shot.
Was Vince McMahon a
Whatever.
GM at this point or no?
No, he was
Oh,
beating
no.
a little bit.
Because that's what I thought.
Well, no, he was beating up his daughter on SmackDown. Well, he's about to at least.
I think we can change that. Maybe he can be the good guy here. He can kind of be like overturn
Like-
it.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? It's got a damn match for WrestleMania. We're gonna do it.
The
There's too much
band.
money to be made here.
It's Jeff Hardy against Triple H. The fans are gonna eat this up.
And Vince comes in.
You also got to remember this was
and
Sheriff Austin time.
over- Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
even better.
Dub.
Got to give this man his official title.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't. It's not just Austin; it's Sheriff Austin. God damn
Is
it!
it?
Yeah, you got it. It took a couple tries. You got it.
I was hoping you knew because I wasn't sure. I was like, I can't even.
Yeah, I
can't
wasn't
even
sure
front of this one.
either. Like I'm like,
Just
yeah.
Anytime there's a double letter, I'm not sure where it goes. Vacuum.
You know
Sheriff.
what's up? You know what word be fucking me up? Business be
No,
kicking my
business
ass.
is
Bussiness.
plus
Bussiness.
INS.
Yeah, bussiness.
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 Busting his dick on his.
What was the one
Shout out
I
to
said
the-
the other
shout out
day?
to
That
The
was,
Rock.
that was a good one.
That was really good.
Shout
I
out
gotta
to
go
The
back
Rock.
and write that down.
It's a shout out to the Rock. Jeff Hardy.
You just wait. I got some shit for y'all in about 2 weeks.
You might fuck around.
Yeah,
and get
you
fired.
probably
Nah,
do
that's
have
the
some
gimmick now.
Here's the thing. We've learned from Two-Face Sting. What were we calling him before?
Schizophrenic
Joker.
Sting.
Schizophrenic Sting.
Joker
That
Sting.
if you do something that's fucked up, but you lean into it and keep going with it and refuse
You
to
can
let
turn
us
it around.
break you, we'll give you better scores because you just the audacity to keep going with it. But if you dance back and forth, you keep flipping back and forth, then we're gonna fuck with you because it's like,
Yeah, you
just
kinda
gotta
make
lean
yourself
into
positive,
it.
I feel like if you do that,
Yeah.
you can win me over.
Agreed.
So Sheriff
The
Austin
best
comes
version
in.
of this
Tessa.
thing, by the way.
You know, yeah, Tessa.
Simone learned his
Sheriff,
lesson.
yeah, just lean into it. Sheriff Austin.
Yeah,
comes
just
in
like
and-
dick and balls. Just lean
Yeah,
into
I
it.
like that. I like that.
Ew.
Yep,
beginning.
just lean into the.
I'm not
dick
leaning
and
into
balls.
it.
Lean
dick and
right into
balls.
the dick and ball.
So Sheriff Austin comes in and overrules him. What do we have them do? Because I feel like here we should have Triple H. Because the last 2 weeks, Jeff's come out on top. I feel like here we should tease that Triple H might still retain. So I feel like he should come out on top this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe you can have maybe have a regular singles match and then have a stipulation at the actual WrestleMania. So maybe you can have maybe you can do a Hell in a Cell.
Jeff versus Randy Orton.
How
On
you
Raw.
fucking jumped way fucking
What,
fast
what
out
if
on
we
this
did?
stuff.
I'm saying maybe do the Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. Do a
I
regular
don't
singles
think
match.
I don't
here.
think this warrants a Hell in a Cell.
No, this feud is
Triple
not
H,
Hell in a Cell.
And we need Jeff Hardy to jump off the damn cell. That's what we need. We need the WrestleMania.
happen.
Look,
But
I'm,
that could
I'm
be-
here with the. I hear what you're saying, and I'm with you. But if we were going to do that,
Not
we should have
yet.
started this feud 6 months ago.
Yeah.
We can do
we
that. Hey,
No, we did it a month ago. Was when we
It's-
started
it's
this.
been
SummerSlam.
3 months. It's been 3 months.
He won the
next-
Royal Rumble 3 months ago.
Yeah, it
I
was
know.
3
And,
months.
and
2
people
months
would-
ago.
people
2
would
months
have
ago.
They've really only been really feuding, and they haven't had a one-on-one normal match yet. Jump into right.
This is where we do it.
fucking Hell in a
We're not
Cell
doing a one-on-one match on the go home to the fucking pay-per-view for WrestleMania.
for fucking
There's-
WrestleMania.
With the
You
WrestleMania
have
main
a-
event.
you-
Other
You
times
need to have
for
like a
that.
swerve match. You need to have it.
Yeah.
There's a swerve.
Randy Orton should be the one who faces Jeff Hardy here.
Like you think you're gonna get it, but you don't get it.
Jeff versus Orton for the rematch for the IC title.
Huh?
That doesn't
Sure.
make sense
John
either.
or Mike, your fucking cover photo is killing me, bro.
That doesn't
Whoa.
make sense.
You like
Why?
that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why is he going for the belt now?
You say why to
No,
me?
I
Mike?
guess.
That doesn't make sense.
No.
So, here's what I think. We should. So, Sheriff Austin comes out, overrules him. Why not a contract signing?
Mm.
And
Kinda
says,
boring.
like, and you got about 2 hours to get your ass dressed and get down for a contract signing tonight, and we're gonna make this sumbitch official.
That improved it.
We're on the right direction here.
Yeah, you're right in the right direction.
There should be like a segment, not a whole match. Like
Maybe we do a tag team match. Do like
doing all the tropes
Evolution versus Jeff
Oh,
and
I thought you were
whoever
going to Triple H and Jeff
Evolution-
Hardy on the team for a second. That's what I thought you were
No.
going with this. I'm like,
No, it wasn't going there.
Oh, we
Um,
could say Jeff Hardy, a mystery partner, face Batista and Ric Flair, and if Jeff's team wins, all of Evolution's banned from ringside.
Okay, I fuck with that. Jeff Hardy and a mystery partner versus Evolution
Yeah.
versus Batista. Let's just say Batista and Rick.
I think the mystery partner should be Prince, so you can have the Revolution versus Evolution. I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
I-
Y'all do what
I
y'all do.
hate
I
it,
think
that
personally,
joke.
I think that Kenny should go to hell. But
I think we should do something like that. I feel like it worked.
I
I
love
think-
Prince, but I hate that joke.
yeah, I didn't like that shit.
So the
0.5.
mystery partner is definitely Matt, right?
No,
Matt's
Matt's a heel.
True. Who the fuck's the mystery partner then?
The Hurricane.
Shannon
I was thinking
Moore.
the same thing. No, Shannon
No,
Moore's a fucking heel too, dumbass.
That's
He's
true.
following. He's a
I know-
MFer.
I know that was a joke.
His mystery partner can be
Rey Mysterio.
it can be RVD.
I was thinking
it's-
RVD too.
It can be RVD, and it's like how are these two going to get along? Knowing RVD took his because didn't he take the belt from RVD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how the two can get along? Knowing last time they met up with each other, he took RVD's belt. Are they going to be able to coexist?
Except
The
that's
answer is
not.
yes.
The last time
One
they
last
met up with each
alternative
other, they
before we
were at the
confirm.
Survivor Series.
We could also do Kane, like fucking jacked Kane.
Wasn't he raping people at this time?
No, that was not. This was past that.
Like,
Yeah,
a
this is
year
past
later.
that.
I don't like
and-
any of these options so far. RVD was cool, but like I'm not
Yeah, I'm not
in
involved
love with
with
the
that.
RVD.
What about Kane?
I'm fine with it.
What about Austin?
Oh,
That's
That's-
fine.
What
That's
is
wild.
it? Here, listen. Hear me out.
Mick Foley.
No. Hear me out. On the Austin thing, Jeff has to find a partner, and he can't find anybody that's willing to step up against Evolution.
And then the glass breaks.
And then Austin comes out and says he'll be his partner.
that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a banger. That
Yeah.
one's a banger.
Tries to find a partner, but can't
Or they don't want to like get hurt before WrestleMania or something like that.
because they don't want to get hurt before Mania. You could also even like have him like Hurricane's gonna be his partner, but the Evolution takes him out beforehand.
You can lay down the locker
I like
room.
that better than him. He can't. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's good. Like Hurricane agrees at the beginning of the show, and then they just beat the shit out.
Yeah, we don't see it though. You just lay down the locker room.
Classic. That's
And-
very 2003. They used to do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, back then they used to always have somebody laid out.
The last
Or
time
we could do,
really
like-
did that was like the Enzo Cass storyline.
You can do like WWE Raw 2 and drop a box on their head as they're
Oh,
walking down
man,
the hallway.
That game is goated.
But
I want to emulate that shit right now.
Evolution takes out Hurricane.
Especially if I have it on PC, I can get any song for anybody.
Or Hurricane before the match. Jeff has no partner. It appears, but then the glass shatters. And Austin is Jeff's partner. And I could just imagine Eric Bischoff's like the shock on Eric Bischoff's face, like freaking out, like, what the hell are you doing? Like just screaming at Austin. And
I
then
feel
Triple H and Austin getting into each other's face.
I feel like Austin should be down at the end though, like so Jeff Hardy can get his dub and go on. Because I feel like it's just if Austin's still standing, he's gonna fuck around and stun Jeff Hardy for no damn reason.
Well, don't we want Jeff to lose this?
Yeah, Jeff is losing this match. Because like the last two, like up until this point, except for week one, Jeff's come out on top every
so how
single
about this?
week.
Jeff's like getting beat down by Batista.
Not that first week. He got his
Yeah,
ass
we
whooped
should-
that first week.
That's what he said. He's at
Yeah,
week one.
we're saying
We should retroactive week 3 and say when he comes out to save the day, they jump his ass and beat the fuck out of him.
I'm okay with that.
So my other idea before we do that though is you could have Jeff be about to get the hot tag to Austin, and then Triple H is from behind and beats Austin down off the apron.
No. If Austin's in the match, Austin's getting the like they're winning. This is retirement
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah. So he tries to save the day.
And they like put him through an announce
But
table or
is
something.
overwhelmed by Lucian.
Batista bombs him through both announce tables just for fun.
Hit a Batista bomb, RKO through the announce table. That was a great combo. The Batista bomb into the RKO.
It is.
Oh yeah.
They didn't do that enough when they were in Evolution. I don't think they did it ever actually.
They only did it to Daniel
And the
Bryan,
Shield.
yeah, and the Shield, yeah. But like young, that would have been fire when they were younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jeff gets the hot tag. And Austin hit the stunner on Rick for the a stunner on Rick.
Austin should get
Then
he should stun
tags in Jeff,
for Swanton.
who hits the Swanton for the win. Okay. And then does anything happen after that? Maybe Triple H comes out
And beats him up.
and stands on the what the hell is it called?
We
The
can't
stage.
Stage.
we can't let Austin give him beer. That'll ruin this timeline.
True. It stands on the stage and holding the title over his head. As the two go back and forth. Okay, so then we're at Mania, right?
Yeah.
Someone hands Jeff a beer. Just kidding.
It's over.
It's over.
We go home.
So Jeff, so Triple H is dominating. Do we think Triple H is dominating most of the match?
I'd say so.
Yeah, he's got to be.
Jeff Hardy
then-
takes some spurts of offense in.
Yeah, because you want to really be cheering for Jeff Hardy, so
Like
you
he
got to do
starts
that.
off with offense, but then he gets worn down.
Birds of Jeff. Offense in, but Triple H cuts him off. Momentum. Do we Jeff kick out of a? I feel like Jeff should kick out of a pedigree.
I agree. W.
Yes.
All right. So then, what's the finish?
Jeff Hardy hits a whisper in the wind, takes the shirt off, throws it in the crowd. Crowd goes crazy. Hits a twist of fate. Swanton bomb.
That's like unloading 3 finishers right there.
Yeah,
That's
you
exactly
got
how
to
you
do
do it.
everything. It's the final boss.
Yeah,
This is
I agree.
WrestleMania against Triple H. Yes, you have
Yeah.
to hit all 3 finishers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
In the main
see,
event for your first world title.
Right. In the wind.
And rainbow confetti comes down.
Yep.
Yep.
And Booker T
heroin.
comes out with the Intercontinental title, and they both have their hands up like.
Now Matt Hardy comes out with the U.S. title, and they
Well,
and
he
they
has the
hug.
cruiserweight title.
Okay, he does that. He comes out with both. He's got both of them.
Both of them.
Both.
Bofa. All
The Rock comes out.
right. Well, is that it?
It's both of the Hardys here.
All
that it?
Yeah. Yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that E off at the end. With confetti. That's bothering me.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure how to spell it. To be honest.
So
Yeah.
I guess it will remain a mystery how many more world titles he wins or how long until he tries crack at this point.
Wow.
I give it a month.
But in this timeline,
And
2003,
it's kind of like he never.
He's got
he
that.
never
He's
turned
got that
in-
world title
He's-
money now.
He's straight edge. And
Yeah.
then
CM Punk has nothing to talk about when they go against each other. You know what?
CM
You were
Punk's like, I just don't like
you're
the
a
color of
poopy
your
head.
hair.
All right. So
Shout out
Travis
to
said that.
PTC.
Don't forget that.
I said
Next
shout out to
week-
PTC.
next week we're back to Book It Verse with Bad Guy. So we're gonna start with the plugs. Bad Guy, you go first.
DPW.
Lil Fudge.
You can follow me on Twitter at LilXFudge, and you will see me spouting some bullshit like this.
Bad Guy, do you want to do your plugs? Or you just gonna
Yeah.
say DPW?
I just want to yell out DPW this time. But yeah, but go ahead and follow me on Bad Guy Spoken on every social media, and then check out the Bad Guy Spoken podcast on YouTube.
Travis.
PTC.
Simone.
TCW, but you can follow me at DamoneyT13 on pretty much everything. DAMONEYT13.
Travis.
Follow me on all social media at I am Travy T. That's at IAMTRAVVYT on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Yeah.
Find me on Twitter, hi-fi_Mike, where I tweet at Boy Meets World and How I Met Your Mother podcasts. And you can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at T13media.com. So letter T, the number 1, 3 spelled out, media.com. Buy a shirt, rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. 5s or fuck off. It's the golden rule. And let's book it. See ya.
Bye.